Tuesday's Game 3 between the Griffins and Wolves featured a combined 144 penalty minutes. Forward Giovanni Smith was suspended for tonight's Game 4, while Dominic Turgeon was suspended for 2 games. Things weren't as wild tonight, though. Dylan McElrath was not suspended for his big hit on Tyler Wong, but he would have to leave tonight's game with an ankle injury. Second period, Dominic Shine behind the net finds a cutting Derek Hulock. That's his second career goal as a Griffin and his second career playoff goal. 1-0 game. Later in the period, tied at 1, Zach Whitecloud to TJ Tynan. That's the Wolves' second power play goal of the night. They led 2-1 after 2 periods of play. In the third, Griffins trailed 3-1. They claw back. Philip Hronek carries it in, slides it over to Turner Elson. He scores his second of the series. That gets the Griffs back within a goal. It was 3-2. Later in the period, it was still a 1-goal game when the Griffs pulled the goaltender, trying to make something happen. Instead, Chicago gets a pair of empty net goals. Their 2 power play goals made the difference as they tie the series 2 games apiece. As Mike Lissette has more.
If the Grand Rapids Griffins are to advance to the next round of the Calder Cup playoffs, they're going to need to win an all-or-nothing Game 5 on Sunday. The Griffins had a chance to close out their series with Chicago Wednesday night, but they failed to do so. And really, they have no one to blame for it but themselves and their struggling penalty kill unit.
Well, I think everyone talks about special teams winning games in the playoffs, and tonight we lost a special team battle. And it's been a trend of ours, I think, over the course of the year. When our PK's on, we're going to have some success, but as soon as we give up 1, we seem to find a way to give up 2, 3, and that's what happened tonight.
I said it before the series, that's playoff hockey. It's usually 1, 2-goal games, and often it's decided by power play or penalty kills, and they won the special team battle tonight. We got to do a better job in penalty kill.
That game was for the taking, and then they elevated their game slightly. We didn't, and you saw the end result. I mean, obviously, if you take enough penalties and you play the law of probabilities, you're going to, they're a 20% team. So if you take 5 penalties, the odds are you're going to give 1 up.
And so it comes down to 1 game. Game 5 of the best-of-5 series Sunday in Chicago. Puck drops at 4 o'clock. Reporting from Van Andel Arena, I'm Mike Lissette, 13 on your side sports.
Thanks, Mike.